Tag TV brings you daily news bulletin from India. Breaking news and views from India.
You're watching South Asia Newsline, and here are the top stories we're tracking for you on Monday, the 25th of September. Indian Air Force inducts its first C-295 transport aircraft. Canadian PM questioned for conspicuous silence on death of Baloch activist. And India shines with gold rush in Asian Games in China. And now for all the details. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh on Monday formally inducted the C-295 transport aircraft into the Indian Air Force's No. 11 Squadron Rhino. In a solemn ceremony at the Hindon Air Base, the Defence Minister participated in interfaith prayers held to mark the induction of the aircraft. The medium tactical transport aircraft, which had arrived in India earlier last week, is first of the 16 fly-away condition aircraft which India will receive from aircraft manufacturer Airbus. The remaining 40 aircraft, which are part of the multi-billion deal, will be manufactured and assembled in India by Airbus in collaboration with the Tata Group. With the procurement of C-295 aircrafts, India is aiming to replace the aging fleet of Avro 748 planes, which are part of the IAF since 1964.
For the Indian Air Force, it's a replacement for the Avro fleet, which is quite old and aging. And from that perspective, the capability that it brings for all the tactical roles that the Air Force undertakes, this aircraft is hugely capable in its class. And it is state-of-the-art in terms of technologies, in terms of avionics. So overall, as an induction into the Indian Air Force, it will really enhance the operational capability.
And with eye on assembly elections later this year, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday slammed opposition Congress party, saying that they could potentially revert Madhya Pradesh to Bimaru or ailing state it once was. Addressing party workers of his ruling BJP in Bhopal, PM Modi urged the electorate to choose development over aggression, likening Congress to rusted iron that cannot fathom the future and lacks the capability to understand national ambition. He asserted that the poll-bound state has held a crucial place in the national vision and also highlighted BJP's 2-decade-long rule in the state.
आजादी के बाद मध्य प्रदेश में लंबे समय तक कांग्रेस का ही शासन रहा, लेकिन कांग्रेस ने साधन संपन्न मध्य प्रदेश को, समर्थ युवाओं वाले मध्य प्रदेश को बीमारू बना दिया। दोस्तों, बीमारू बना दिया। यहां के युवाओं ने कांग्रेस के जमाने की खराब कानून व्यवस्था नहीं देखी। यहां के युवाओं ने इस दौर की खस्ता हाल सड़कें नहीं देखी। यहां के युवाओं ने अंधेरे में जीने को मजबूर गांव और शहर नहीं देखे।
Well, this is the third visit of PM Modi to Madhya Pradesh in the past 45 days, where the ruling party is locked in a close contest with the Congress. BJP has started its campaign early this time, while election dates are expected any time in October. And amid simmering tensions between India and Canada over the killing of Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar, the Baloch Human Rights Council of Canada, in a letter to PM Justin Trudeau, has questioned the lack of action in the alleged murder of Karima Baloch, an exiled human rights activist. Karima Baloch was found dead under mysterious circumstances in Toronto in 2020, where she had been living in exile. She was a vocal critic of the Pakistan's army and its spy agency ISI. The rights group has accused Trudeau of playing politics and ignoring the death of Baloch, claiming that there was a stark contrast with the Canadian government's action on the pro-Khalistan leader. The letter said that Trudeau's conspicuous silence regarding the high-profile, unexplained death of Karima Baloch stands in stark contrast to his impassioned speeches concerning the shooting death of Nijjar. And moving on, as Pakistan heads closer to conduct general elections, the country's caretaker Prime Minister Anwarul Haq Kakkar has claimed that free and fair elections can be held without jailed former Premier Imran Khan and his PTI party members. His remarks to the Associated Press came days after the Election Commission announced that polls in the country would be held in January next year. Kakkar also stated that thousands of PTI members who were not part of the May 9th violence can participate in the elections. Imran Khan has been barred from politics for 5 years and has been sentenced to jail in multiple cases. Pakistan is currently being run by a caretaker government that will oversee the general election amid an ongoing economic crisis. Originally, elections were to be held within 90 days of the dissolution of the lower house of parliament in August. Nepal's Prime Minister Pushp Kamal Dahal on Monday held bilateral talks with his Chinese counterpart Li Qiang as part of his week-long official visit to Beijing. Dahal informed on microblogging site X that the meeting remained fruitful as they exchanged substantive views on promotion of mutually beneficial cooperation. Early on Saturday, Dahal also called on Chinese President Xi Jinping, which the former said was aimed to advance Nepal-China relations. The meeting comes amid repeated comments by China on Nepal's growing ties with the US and its deep relations with India. New Delhi in particular has invested billions in Nepal in recent years to counter the Chinese influence among its smaller neighbors. Well, India began the gold rush in the ongoing 19th Asian Games as Indian players clinched a gold medal in men's air rifle shooting and women's cricket event on Monday. Shooting trio Divyansh Singh Panwar, Rudraksh Patil and Aishwarya Pratap Singh Tomar secured first position in the men's 10-meter air rifle team shooting event with a score of 1,893.7 with the added bonus of a world record. Tomar also won the bronze medal in the individual men's 10-meter air rifle event. Later in the day, Indian women's cricket team bagged the gold for the first time, beating Sri Lanka by 19 runs in the finals. Overall, India has secured 11 medals, including 3 silver and 6 bronze, 5 of which came in rowing alone.
काफ़ी खास है वो, एक तो नॉर्मल गोल्ड मेडल नहीं है वो, उसी के साथ हमारा वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड भी है तो वो उसमें और 4 चांद लगा देता है। तो काफ़ी सर खुशी है उस बात की कि हम टीम मेडल में हमने गोल्ड मेडल जीता है और नया वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड बनाया है एशियन गेम्स में।
आज जब हुआ वो चीज़ सेम चीज़ जब इंडिया का नेशनल एंथम बजा और अपना फ्लैग लगाया थी, प्रीटी स्पेशल फीलिंग। वो हमको ज़्यादा आती नहीं है एज क्रिकेटर, सो रियली हैप्पी दैट वी कुड कंट्रीब्यूट फॉर द मेडल टैली ऑफ इंडिया।
And as celebrations of Ganesha Chaturthi festival culminate this week, people in India's Chennai city on Sunday bid adieu to the idols of the Hindu god, immersing them in the sea. Take a look. A huge crowd of devotees was witnessed at a beach in India's Chennai city on Sunday as they gathered to culminate the festivities of Ganesha Chaturthi by immersing the idols of Lord Ganesha, the Hindu god of wisdom and prosperity, in the sea. The administration has also installed special cranes to move big idols to the seashore. During the festival, people install the idols of Lord Ganesha in their homes and revel in religious pageantry. To mark the culmination, the idols are immersed in water bodies in a ritual called Visarjan, which signifies the divine entities returning to their abodes after being the guest of the devotees.
அரேஞ்ச்மெண்ட்ஸ் நல்லா இருக்குது இந்த வாட்டி. இப்போ இன்னும் போக போக தான் கூட்டம் வரும். ஆனால் இந்த டைமுக்கு பரவாயில்ல, இப்போதைக்கு வெயில்னால கூட்டம் கம்மியாக இருக்க போல் இருக்கு. ஆனால் இனிமேல் நல்லா இருக்கும். இப்போ தான் வந்துகிட்டு இருக்காங்க. சரி, அதான் கொஞ்சம் கூட்டத்துக்கு பிஃபோரே வந்துட்டு போயிடலான்ட்டு தான் வந்து பையனுக்காக வந்து நல்லா இருக்கு பார்க்கறதுக்கு எல்லாம்.
Meanwhile, thousands of devotees have continued to pay obeisance at the famous marquee of Lal Bokcha Raja in Mumbai city. The 10-day-long Ganesh Chaturthi is celebrated to mark the birth anniversary of Lord Ganesha. It is majorly celebrated in the western and southern parts of the country. Well, that's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time tomorrow. Good night.
Tag TV brings you daily news bulletin from India. Breaking news and views from India.